Hey viewers, I got a pretty good score today trading off two old oscilloscopes. I got a bunch of HeathKit gear. Not everything in this video is from the trade, but I will point out what is. And I will do a separate video for each one of these as an equipment autopsy. Show you guys what's inside each one of these and try and explain maybe how they work if I know myself. But anyway, so up first is a resistance substitution box. HeathKit model IN-12. And what it is it's well, it's got a bunch of resistors inside, and you can use this as a substitution box with these two terminals here, and try different resistors. Like, it's mainly for someone that might be working on circuitry or circuit boards or something like that, and if they need to figure out what's the best resistor to use in, say, a circuit, they could use this. And you come over here, we have a condenser substitution box, model IN-22. Prior to 1960s, capacitors were called condensers. I have no idea why, but now we all know them as a capacitor. Same idea as the resistor substitution box. This has got different valued capacitors inside it, and you can see where they start. Very small, 0.00022 UF, or I guess that would be nanofarads, not microfarads, all the way up to 0.22. And again, I will show you guys the insides of all these in separate videos anyway. Okay, but for now, so we move on. Now this one here I did not get from this guy. I had it for a short while, but this is a HeathKit model IM13. And for those of you that don't know what VTVM, vacuum tube voltmeter, that's what that stands for. And it's got a crack there. It's got a base on it, so you can angle that. Kind of neat. And we move along. I got this from the trade. Another vacuum tube voltmeter. Model IM32. Common DC and AC ohms. You got, AC, you got DC negative plus, you got your ohms, and you got your values over here. Ohms adjust and your zero adjust. And then next I got this from the trade, a capacitor checker. HeathKit model IT-11. I don't know too much about this, but I am quite eager to have a look inside it. I got all this stuff today, so I haven't looked inside any of it yet, but I have powered it up, and a lot of this stuff actually does have vacuum tubes. So I think the autopsies on this stuff will be fairly interesting. So you got your electrolytic, your lytic, I don't know, I'm not sure what that is, and then you got your paper mica type of capacitors. So you can test different, different capacitor types, and yeah. So, and then you got your bridge over here, you got your discharge, you got your leak test, you got your volts, you got your range, and you got your power factor. Like I say, I'm not too familiar with this yet, so my information on it is kind of limited. And this came from the trade, a audio generator, HeathKit IG-72. Pretty good shape. You got your cycles, more cycles, then you got your decibel/volts FS. Then you got external or internal load, 600 ohms. Not sure what you mean by that or what that's for, but alright. And then next we've got an electronic switch. I got this from the trade. The guy that I got this stuff from didn't even know what this thing was. He never actually used it. It's a model ID-22. I actually had to Google what this thing was. It actually it's for an oscilloscope, and it actually turns a single what's the word? A single wave, single input oscilloscope into a double input oscilloscope. And so I'm kind of interested to see what's actually inside this. Now this I actually got from my grandfather many years ago. A battery eliminator. HeathKit model IP-12. And basically what it does is it eliminates the need for a battery if you want to test run something. So if you wanted filtered, or sorry, if you wanted unfiltered, you'd hook it up to here. Or if you wanted filtered DC volts, you put it over here. And then you set your voltage, the needle will read it, and the DC thing is broke. Still moves, but the needle itself is broke, the indicator. So that's your volts, and you can range from 6 or 12. Now, these other two are not made by HeathKit, but I might as well do a video on them as well. So we've got a Stark 2 RF signal generator, model RFG-2. It's kind of neat. And then we got another signal generator made by Lafayette. I've never heard of this company before. I have heard of the Star company, but I've never heard of this company. That one's new to me. So we got your RF bands, your attenuator, the other attenuator, unmod or mod. I have no idea what that's supposed to do. And then you got your actual dial up here to change your, I guess, your frequency. So yeah, so like I say, I'll do a separate video, equipment autopsy video on all these, and show you all what's inside this old stuff. It's pretty neat. Anyway, thanks for watching.